And between, here's where it goes. International. This is it. United Kingdom, MI5, you betcha. I mean, unbelievable. Federal, regional, state, tribal. I don't even get tribal, but, I'm going to roll with it. Local and private sector participants. The NLE 09 scenario will begin in the aftermath of a notional terrorist event outside of the United States. So it'll probably happen in one of these other ones that are participating. All these Western allies. And exercise play will center on preventing subsequent efforts by the terrorists to enter the United States and carry out additional attacks. So I guess this is going to be a broad-level terrorist exercise where terrorists definitely happen abroad and then possibly happen here. This scenario enables participating senior officials to focus on issues related to preventing terrorist events domestically and protecting U.S. critical infrastructure. NLE 09 will allow terrorism prevention efforts to proceed to a logical end, successful or not. So what they're going to do is they're going to train all these people that a bunch of these people are potential terrorists, and you've got to stop the actual ones. So it's going to be mass roundups, mass violations of the Fourth Amendment, mass property seizures. This is unreal. That's what they're going to be training to do. Let me repeat it. This scenario enables participating senior officials to focus on issues related to preventing terrorist events domestically and protecting U.S. critical infrastructure. U.S. critical infrastructure, like the Federal Reserve, that's not so federal. I mean, come on. Like the private banks and the corporations that really run this country and the world. Let's see. NLE 09 will allow terrorism prevention efforts to proceed to a logical end, successful or not. Remember, some might happen here, with no requirement for response or recovery activities. NLE 09 will be an operations-based exercise to include activities taking place at command posts, emergency operations centers, intelligence centers, and potential field locations to include federal headquarters facilities in the Washington, D.C. area and in federal, regional, state, tribal, local, and private sector facilities in FEMA Region 6, which includes the state of Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. That's a 5-state spot plus D.C. All about FEMA. And guess what? If you're listening locally in Austin, yeah, Texas is on there. Might want to get concerned. Might want to get concerned that your local government is going to play into this. Yeah, Rick Perry's a great guy. We're going to declare sovereignty. Sure you are, Rick. Sure you are. Through a comprehensive evaluation process, the exercise will assess prevention and protection capabilities both nationally and regionally. Although NLE 09 is still in the planning stages, the exercise is currently designed to validate the following capabilities: intelligence, information sharing, and dissemination. Remember, you have no right to privacy anymore. This is why they say they can wiretap you. This is why they say they can read your emails. This is why they say they can database you. Do you understand? I'm sounding a lot like Alex on there, but I don't know if you get it. Perhaps I should speak slower and more slovenly, like the television. Counterterrorism, terrorism investigation, and law enforcement. You notice how those are two together. They're going to be working together. See, they label you as an extremist or a terrorist, but you don't even have to go that far because they're going to be working with law enforcement. So maybe if you did some petty crime when you were a kid, or you got caught smoking dope, you got a violation under your belt, you're on the record. Counterterrorism investigation and law enforcement. This is the fusion center. This is the birth of Big Brother on a massive level. Air, border, and maritime security, critical infrastructure protection, public and private sector alert notification, and security advisories. See, they're going to let you know what propaganda to say. They're going to be on all the radio. Remember 9/11 when there was only 5 networks, really? Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC, CNN? Pretty much. I mean, MSNBC obviously on, but that's just a subject to that. But that was about it. It was all news. They're going to do that in these little drills, and they're going to practice on what they're going to tell you. And then, of course, international coordination, because this is a massive psyop they're actually getting ready to pull off. when it happens. They need everybody to be in play. They need them to have drilled it a couple times and got the feel for it. And then they'll cause their false flag attack. And they'll have everything in place so that they can disseminate all this propaganda, do massive roundups. This is what this drill is. It's exactly what this is. I'm not even done with it, folks. I got another 3 paragraphs to read. I'm going to read this on the other side. We're going to go to your calls, 866-582-9933. It's the InfoWarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlanet.tv and InfoWars.com.
Pepperspray.com. We live in an unpredictable world, and as everyone knows, I'm all about preparedness. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's why I want you to visit our new sponsor, Pepperspray.com, to check out their wide variety of personal security products they have available on their website. Since 1994, Pepperspray.com has made your personal safety their #1 priority. So give them a call at 1-800-908-9988. Again, that number is 1-800-908-9988. Or visit them at pepperspray.com and give yourself some peace of mind. On the web since 94, sell a wide variety of personal safety and security products. You're not only getting security, but peace of mind you deserve as well. Free shipping on orders above $99. Pepper spray of all kinds and strengths, stun guns and tasers, animal repellents, home safety, personal alarms, and much more. Pepperspray.com.
All right, folks, we're back. And, if Alex Jones wasn't spot on in The Road to Tyranny, where he talked about Homeland Security being this outreach system, this new bureaucracy to help them carry out their tyranny, I mean, this document helps spell it out. The last section is validating the Homeland Security system. Now we have to validate it to the public. It's been around for a little while. Let's take it to the top. Exercises such as NLE-09 are an important component of national preparedness, helping to build an integral federal, state, tribal, local, and private sector capability to prevent terrorist attacks, because they happen so often in this country. And when they happen, they're not government operations. Give me a break. And rapidly and effectively respond to and recover from any terrorist attack or major disaster that occurs. Remember, it's all about really the response, because they want to mindlessly round you up. They don't want you to think about it when they're shooting you in the back, when you're not complying, when you're defending your home, when you're defending your family. They don't want that. The full-scale exercise offers agencies and jurisdictions a way to test their plans and skills in real-time, realistic environment, and to gain an in-depth knowledge that only experience can provide. Participants will exercise prevention and information-sharing functions that are critical to preventing terrorist attacks. That means snooping, spying, sharing information. And by the way, we got a whole stack of news. And I guess that the reason I'm going to stop for a second and talk about one of these stories is that I have this story about how FBI agents, here it is right here, were using their nice little, they were supposed to be surveilling suspects. Instead, they were secretly taping teenage girls getting into their prom dresses. Isn't that nice? See, that's what you want, folks. You want to be treated like slaves, like scum, like serfs. Like when the king would go out to the slave yard and be like, that one's mine. You want that. You want that. That's what they do. They're regular people. They're corrupt. You want everybody spying on you too? Do you want your junk all over the internet? It'll happen. Or once they regulate that, maybe it won't. But do you even want some pervert just watching you all the time? Just like, look at that, it's so nice. That's what this is, sharing information, going after terrorist attacks before they happen. An international intelligence op. The full-scale exercise offers agencies and jurisdictions a way to test their plans and skills in real-time, realistic environment, and to gain the in-depth knowledge that only experience can provide. Snooping on people. Participants will exercise prevention and information sharing functions that are critical to preventing terrorist attacks. Lessons learned from the exercise will provide valuable insights to guide future planning for securing the nation against terrorist attacks, disasters, and other emergencies. Disasters and other emergencies really aren't in this. It's all about terrorism, terrorist attacks. You need to be safe. Come to FEMA. We're just going to work with everybody else to spy on you. FEMA leads and supports the nation in a high-risk, based comprehensive emergency management system of preparedness, protection, response, recovery, and mitigation to reduce mitigation. That means we'll take your stuff. We don't have to give you anything for it. That's what mitigation means. It's like it's ours. We'll roll in with the tanks and the troops. It's us. To reduce the loss of life and property. See? To reduce they're there to be your friends. What's yours is no longer yours. It's everybody's that goes to the camp. Don't you get it? And property, and protect the nation from all hazards, including natural disasters. They always like to throw natural disasters in there. Come on, they did such a great job over at Katrina. Acts of terrorism and other man-made disasters. All right, I said I would open up the lines, but we only got about 90 seconds. I really want to reflect on this document, then we're going to go to the calls. It's 866-582-9933. Folks, this is a massive drill with every federal and local agency in the country.